No more Mr. Nice Duck.
Drop that zero and get with the hero. Excuse me?
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Sur and the Kodan Armada.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, any further questions in the bar? Yeah, please. For the first one who buys one, right?
Souvenirs, novelties, party tricks.
Apparently it's rusted junk and we're looking at it.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of Rusted Junk. There's no movie this time, and thankfully, you may all say, it's going to be quite short because what we didn't want to do is put what we're going to be doing here on the main podcast, because there's plenty to cover on the next one, The Untouchables, which is coming soon. But we've decided to go slightly more professional, would you say?
Well, it's in an attempt to go a bit more professional sounding, I would say. Not that we're even any more professional, because we're not.
Okay, well, the idea was I wanted some jingles. I wanted something to introduce two of the segments for our show, which is Roll Call.
Roll Call.
No, right, okay. That may still win, who knows? But Roll Call and Trivia Time. So we needed something that was going to work for both. So with that in mind, so what I did was I went and commissioned somebody to do it for us. Now, before you think, wait a minute, money no object here, hold fire for the moment. There is this site which is known as 5 Squid, whereby you pay someone a £5 and they do something for you.
Pardon?
Well, it's all above board, it's all legit. But I just
do the cleaning with Layla.
What for? Well, it's like professional services. Like, oh god, that even sounds bad.
That does sound bad.
Okay, well, if I wanted,
what kind of jobs do they do?
Oh well, if you want your podcast pushed up the rankings, right, they'll do that for you. I don't know how.
Is that you
for £5. No. Okay, we said we were going to keep this short. I'm not entirely sure we're going to keep to that, but look, if you want something,
do they create things for you?
Yeah. So, for example, we got our logo created for five
See,
quid.
We're full of professionalism.
And when you go and look at our logo, you'll go,
Yep,
that costs £5. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, every party happy in that one. It's fine. So yeah, I go to the site when I don't know what I'm doing and I want somebody else to do it for me. Now, previously, as you would have known, we had Roll Call, which is said either twice or 3 times. I think it's 3 times. But anyway, so the brief was, you write to the people and say, I'd like to buy services, please. I'd like you to do this for me. And they come back and say, right, okay, I'll get this professional jingles done for you. And then tell me what you think. So you tell me what wording you want and what the context is. Now, bearing in mind, there's not a lot of UK people on here. So there's a lot of people that work for different countries, so different things, and there may be cultural misunderstandings, may I say, about what it is. But to be fair, I am happy with the output, and the reason why we're doing this podcast here is because obviously, for those people that don't listen to this one and go straight into the film ones, are going to go, boy, those people are professional. But what we thought we'd do is just let you hear them and let you see what you thought and what we think of them, and what we've sort of decided. So yeah, so basically I got the jingles back, or I got the recordings back on Friday, and we just thought, because we were recording the Untouchables one later, we just thought we'd do the jingles one first. So what shall I do? Without further ado, shall I play the first jingle? Okay, all right. So this is jingle number 1.
Rusted Junk. Rusted Junk. Rusted Junk. The forgotten 80s movies. The forgotten 80s movies.
So when I played that for the first time, I was like, I don't remember asking him to do that. I didn't ask him to create a thing for our podcast. Yeah, to introduce it. I think our start's perfectly fine.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
But, that's just something that we could use.
Where would it fit? So you have your currently it's rusted junk, and we're looking at it, and then this guy comes in and goes rusted junk, rusted junk, and you'd be like, yeah, I get it. I get what you called. Thanks. You don't need to repeat it.
Maybe we can shoehorn it in somewhere.
What, when we're watching something like Leviathan halfway through? Rusted junk.
No. You can put it at the start and at the end.
Anyway, that gives you a small example of what's to come. So basically, he'd got back to me. He said on Monday, I just need to bring in the recording. I need to schedule the time with the recording artist. Now, bearing in mind, this was £10 because I wanted him to do 2 jingles. And I'm like, £10? I'm not sure I'd go around to my mate's house for £10. Never mind, get a professional recording guy to record that. So anyway, that's...
To be honest, there's not a lot you can do with £10 these days, is there?
No, but it gets me 2 jingles. It gets me 6.
It wouldn't even get you a taxi into town.
It would if you went Uber.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, but long live Uber. Anyway.
A private hire car.
A private hire car or a black cab, yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we're showing you the 6 jingles that we got for £10. So...
Mind you, could buy a lot of penny sweets for that.
For £10? How many can you buy? Quick.
1,000.
Which is... maths is a strong point in this house. We're fully on board with it. Anyway.
And I'm the official one to help Amy with her homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Okay, right.
We
anyway,
haven't got that far yet.
Jingle number 2. So, are we decided? Are we going to use?
I think we can find some.
I don't think there's anywhere we could put that.
I think there is. Our listeners, do you want it in or do you don't want it? Do you not want it?
It's not going in the next one, but I'll leave it up to democracy.
Do you like the really lengthy?
I'm not changing that.
Cinematic introduction.
There's democracy, and then there's democracy.
Yeah, but it's not us that have to listen to it. It's our listeners that have to listen to it, and if they don't like it,
all 50 of them.
Well, it'd be nice to hear back.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll just keep doing the same old thing.
Yeah. In fact, we're going to be doing this. We put a lot. Well, we don't put a lot. We put stuff on Facebook like, where's everyone from? Nothing. No response. Even though we've got 70 people that follow us on Facebook.
All of 70.
Yeah, but not one of those 70 replies back and go, this is where I am. And this is where I'm listening from. This is what I'm listening on. We did a poll of who you prefer. Who do you prefer, Amanda or Charlie? And it was just 3 votes.
And I was one of them.
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
Who were the other 2?
My sister voted, but she wouldn't tell me which way.
Oh, well, that was for me then.
Well, then thank you whoever voted for me.
Was for me.
Well, thank you whoever voted for me.
Oh, did I get 2 and you get 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you won?
Maybe your sister voted for you.
No, she said... Well, I don't know which way she voted.
We've got a third person somewhere that voted.
Well, whichever way, it clinched it, so...
I didn't vote twice, because you can't.
Yeah, you can't vote twice. Anyway, that in a democracy, yes, you can't vote twice, so thank goodness for Facebook polls. Right, anyway, here's the second one. Okay, here we go.
Roll call.
So, yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, it's all right. It sounds like he's tuning his guitar at the end.
Well, I don't know. Right, let me put it again. For £10, I can't start directing it like Spielberg. Well, that was good. Can we try that again? Take 50. He's going to go... Thanks, mate. I've not even got enough to pay for my taxi home. I think we could use that one.
I like that one.
But it's up against...
It's not.
Roll call. Right, okay. Well... Okay, number 3. We're veering into the next bit now.
Roll call.
Are you ready to do this or what?
Roll call.
I don't know what that was.
What does he say? What was that little...
Are we going to do this or what?
Is it?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh. It'd be nice to have it actually audible, so you could actually...
Well, I heard it.
Hear what they said. Well, I didn't.
Oh.
You know, this isn't the first time I've listened to it, and I still don't know what he says. Even though you keep saying, "Oh, he says this," I'm like, "No, I can't get it. I just don't hear it."
I think we're going to bin that one. We're not going to have it.
I don't think we'll use that one.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
right.
Solid no.
Solid no. Yeah, we both agree on that. Right.
Listen up. Roll call.
That was like a little Tommy squeaker at the end.
Just a little flop at the end.
No, definitely not for that one.
No, I still don't know what he says at the beginning.
Roll call.
This is a.
It sounds like an alert. It sounds like if you were listening in the car, you might veer the car because there's some sort of emergency broadcast system just come into play. So no, definitely don't like that one. No. All right, okay. We're going to be quicker than we think here. Right.
Trivia time.
Trivia time. See,
it's not bad.
But that's almost as if I'd said to him, how should it sound? That's what I was doing anyway. When it was coming up for trivia time. Right? It's basically, it's almost as if he's read my mind. What? I could do that. If I got the professional equipment.
Why did you pay him?
Because I don't know how to work all this stuff. Oh. If you go back and listen to our first podcast.
Yeah.
Right, that was boomy, echoey.
Yeah.
Right now we're more polished, you know, we're a lot more professional.
Are we?
I think so, yeah. So
I wouldn't say that. I think we've just got the mic levels a bit better. That's all.
Well, yeah, because I've learned how to do it. Because otherwise I go blip, 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 trivia time, something like that. I bet that sounds amazing back on the podcast. Really? Yeah, when I listen back to it. Mm. Okay, thanks. Right.
Oh, have you got any more?
Yeah, last one.
Right.
Trivia time. Trivia time. That's really something, but funky.
Nope, no idea.
That's just not needed. Why is it funky?
I don't know, but
that's just really something. It's funky.
What? Looking on the bio of the person
funky
who did it
means multitude of things.
It does mean a multitude of things.
It could actually stand for like stinky.
Yes, it could be. But yeah, but funky is like James Brown's funky, you know?
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, right. So, I just think it's totally inappropriate because if you look at what the guy said, we do jingles for Radio 1 and we do things like that, and I'm like, okay, well that's good.
Name drop.
Yeah, but if that was if I said I'm doing a radio station, I'd like that. Not for the podcast, but I'd expect to hear that on a radio show. So.
I wouldn't listen to you.
Oh, I'd be very good. I'd be very funny. Yeah, anyway, so there you go. It's only quick this one because we've got to prepare for the Untouchables later. That's going to be that's going to be like a special. That might be like 1 hour 20 minutes. It might be ridiculous. Oh my God. It's a lot to take in. There's a lot there.
You've got a lot of trivia, haven't you?
I have. I've got a shed load of trivia. I've got a shed load of really interesting things about the Untouchables.
Yeah,
apart
and you've
from
not
the film
even
itself.
said anything to me.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't even given you a trailer about the trivia.
Nope.
Trivia trailers.
No, let's not go there.
Okay.
I think we're all right now. I think we've got our roll call and trivia
time,
jingles.
but definitely not using rusted junk.
Oh.
Well,
maybe just like.
Well, let's see if one person replies back to us.
Whack it on at the end, and then at least we've got it in.
What? I don't want it in. I didn't ask for that. If somebody comes back and goes, oh yeah, well, you know, I've delivered you takeaway. Well, here's 2 pizzas and a can of sardines. I said, well, I didn't order the sardines. Well, it says it's food. Don't worry, just take it. That's exactly the same.
Use them how you like.
I didn't ask. Well, I am using it how I like. We're not using it.
Oh, right. I think we should use it.
Well, we'll put it right at the end.
I think we need a vote.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Just one more time. I will put it at the end of this podcast. And if people like it, I might put it in another podcast. But it ain't going in the Untouchables. No way, no day. Ain't going in. So, anyway, we're signing off then because we've got stuff to do.
All right.
So, yeah, let us know what you think about them. I mean, I know we picked already, but let us know about the others. I don't think we put in some of the, anyway, as ever, your feedback is welcome at RustedJPod on both Instagram and Twitter. And what is it on Facebook? I think it's a Rusted J Pod as well on Facebook. You can search for them. I think so. Rusted J Pod. Just search for Rusted Junk on Facebook. We're the only ones that are on there. That's fine. Okay, cool.
Right, let's go.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Doodly pip.